All right, guys. So some of you all might remember a few weeks ago when I was covering the Brett Cooper situation, I made a video on Reagan and I gave my honest thoughts about her. And then Reagan's cousin chimed in. I talked about that. I showed her video. I reacted to it. Completely falls under fair use. She tries to take down my video with a false copyright strike, which led to me posting this video right here titled Reagan's Cousin Tried to Take Down My Video. Now, I detailed in the video how she tried to do it, but it didn't work. YouTube just straight up told her, you're just being stupid. Like, YouTube straight up said, what you're doing is incorrect. He did not take your content. What he's doing is not copyright. He's doing fair use. And they explained to her in the email, and YouTube sent this to me and let me know what they told her. They explained to her in the email how basically everything you said and tried to do is legally wrong. So they refused to take down my video. Well, it turns out, and I was waiting for them to finally post this video. Unfortunately, Reagan's cousin successfully was able to get a certain YouTuber's video taken down. Now, these YouTubers reached out to me like right when it happened, and I gave them, my advice on it. Matter of fact, let me just pull up their channel right here. The name of the YouTubers is Human No Resource. So as many of you all know, I am not the only channel who made videos on Brett Cooper. So many different YouTube channels made videos about Brett Cooper and reacted to the whole drama. And unfortunately, they ended up being the ones who got punished. And it's unfortunate because they're small. They have 13,000 subscribers. Obviously, I'm small too. Don't get me wrong. But the reason why I resonate with them is because I've had so many false copyright strikes against me. There are so many people who take advantage of YouTube's broken copyright strike system. And the funny thing is, it happened to them for the first time when they had 13,000 subscribers, or at least I think. I'm pretty sure this is the first time it happened to them. You want to know how many subscribers I had the first time it happened to me? Obviously, you guys know I had like 20-some thousand subscribers, whatever I have now, when Reagan's cousin from the comment section tried to copyright strike my video. The first time it happened to me, though, because it's happened to me numerous times in the past. The first time my video ever got copyright strike was in 2022, about 3 years ago. I had about 2,000 subscribers the first time a huge channel tried to copyright strike my video. And the funny part is, the YouTuber who tried to copyright strike my video, remember, I have 2,000 subscribers at this time. The YouTuber who tried to copyright strike my video had about 1.7 million subscribers. Like, you talk about being a big bully, that's what YouTube's all about. And so Human No Resource reached out to me, and what I told them is, you've got to fight this with everything you got. You cannot let these bullies beat you. I told them that. And I also told them you should make a video immediately detailing what happened to you two. They chose not to do that. That's fine. But I think that would have been the best option, because I told them, I'm like, you all got some traction right now because of everything going on with the Brett Cooper situation, and your videos have been getting views. You got to post now while you still got the momentum and let people know, what happened. They didn't do that, and that's okay. And I see this video only has 1,000 views. I have no idea why. That sucks. So what I will say is, please go subscribe to their channel. They make good content. I do watch some of their videos actually when they pop up on my feed, and I think they've done a good job covering the Brett Cooper situation. So definitely go watch this video. This should have way more than 1,000 views. Reagan Conrad's cousin successfully was able to take down their video, and that's completely illegal because they did not commit copyright. What they did was fair use, just like all of us. Their video should have never been taken down. So definitely go ahead over to their channel, support them, like the video, watch it, all that different stuff. Let me play some of their video, hear what they got to say, and then I'll just kind of react to it.
You will not believe who just hit us with a copyright removal request. And now I'm starting to wonder, did we strike a nerve with the truth on our previous video? Hey everybody, welcome back to Human No Resource. So it's January the 15th. This is not a clickbait video, and it's actually happening right now. We were hit with a copyright removal request and a copyright strike.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we're gonna get to who actually did that. But first, yesterday, it's when it all went down. And I was at home.
I was at work, and I usually go on our YouTube channel just to see the engagements. Exactly. Just to see the engagements and all of that.
Okay, so just so we're clear, the way that they're talking as if they made this video like right after it happened. So this video's old, actually. They're posting it now, but this video's old. The copyright thing with them happened like a few weeks ago because that's when they emailed me. So just so everybody knows, they're posting a video that they made, which they told me in the email. They were like, we made a response video, but we want to sort this out behind the scenes first and figure this out before we post it. And that's what they did. Oh, by the way, another thing that I told them too, I told them that they should go on Twitter because from what I've seen, most creators who get false copyright strikes, if you go on Twitter and you tag Team YouTube and you just say, hey, everybody, I got false copyright strike. My video got taken down. This is so unfair. This is horrible. Look into it. If you tag Team YouTube, they will actually do that. And I've seen situations where content creators have done this of all sizes. And Team YouTube was like, hey, we evaluated your situation and we determined that you're right. There was no copyright. We gave you your video back and we removed the strike. I think that would have been the best course of action for them to go. Based on what I've seen, it looks like their video's still down because I typed to still find it. I couldn't find it. So it looks like their video's still gone. They still have the strike. So it looks like they're still working to get that sorted out.
And after I realized that one of our videos was missing. Now, I usually don't update my phone.
Your software.
My software whatsoever. And so I called you and I said, yo, can you check if this video, is it gone?
Is it gone?
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't have my social media emails on my phone. That's usually I have all that stuff on my laptop. So when she said that to me, I'm like, her phone is probably glitching. When I checked, I was like, oh my God, the video is actually missing.
Yeah.
The video that we posted on January the 10th. And that really pushed me to run to my laptop to check our YouTube studio and to check our emails. And when I went to our YouTube studios, this is what I saw. Important notification, video removed from YouTube. We complied with the legal copyright takedown complaint for your video. Now, when I read that, I was like, there is nothing more serious in the world than an email.
Yeah.
So
I was livid. I'm sorry. I was so livid.
So I was not even there yet.
Yeah.
I was like, it's still a glitch.
Yeah.
So I ran to check our email. And boy, what was sitting there? An email from YouTube stating, hi, Human No Resource. We received a copyright removal request for your video based on applicable copyright law. We removed your video from YouTube. Did we get Brett Cooper's case all wrong? They had the video URL and they said they found content that was copyright infringement, all that, in the entire video. And at that moment, I was like,
who did? Oh my God, you guys. It was.
Yeah, so the way they're feeling with the shock face is how I felt when I had 2,000 subscribers and a big YouTuber did this to me. Yeah, it really does suck when people bully you. And again, YouTube's copyright system is broken. So what essentially happens is, for the most part, YouTube did side with me, obviously, when Reagan's cousin tried to do it with me, and that's great. But the unfortunate part is, normally, like 8 times out of 10, when somebody copyright strikes your video, it normally works because, again, YouTube's copyright system is broken. Like, anybody can file a claim. I've seen instances where people who aren't even associated with the content you're making will file a strike against you just to be petty. They have no association with it. It's not their content, but they'll file under that person's name a copyright strike against you, and that'll get accepted. Like, it's the craziest thing ever. I've seen some crazy stuff, but yeah, people really do abuse YouTube's copyright system. It's really unfortunate that this happened to them.
Was so.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know. I felt like my heart went in my gut.
Because this is our first time ever having a video of ours removed.
Yeah.
And then being hit with a copyright strike because of that. You know, catching a copyright claim here and there is kind of like,
all right,
you can do something about it.
You could change it at that moment.
But to have your video forcefully removed and then hit with a copyright strike,
and especially the claims that they're saying that they found evidence in the entire video. Yeah.
And what I find fascinating is our video wasn't even a high-ranking video. Our video was ranking about 7,000 views.
That's it.
Right? You know, that's great numbers for us.
That's amazing numbers for us. Okay, we were very happy. We were very proud of it.
Like, I'm not trying to shade us. I'm just saying we hope we get our video reinstated.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is, or the argument I'm trying to say is, there were so many videos that had her content in it under fair use. Okay? That's a conversation we're going to get into. Because I feel like she skipped that chapter. And they're doing so well, high ranking. But
we're talking about 500,000, 200K, all that.
Yeah, which is fabulous.
she knew not to mess with those people, because typically if you go after a more established YouTuber who's way bigger and has been through this stuff before, they're going to fight you tooth and nail, and they have the money typically to get a lawyer involved and really go after you. And pretty sure Reagan's cousin doesn't have that much money. I'm pretty sure. Even if she does, I don't think she's dumb enough or want to go to a whole court battle that you're going to lose anyway. Because make no mistake about it, if Reagan went to court with me or these two, because again, she filed a copyright strike against me too, and had I decided to, let's say YouTube didn't take my side and they took her side and they got my video taken down, I would have fought tooth and nail. I'm getting a lawyer. I'm doing everything. Like, you're not going to do that. I'm fighting back. God damn it. Like, and a lot of the bigger YouTubers, they would do the exact same thing. And I think that's the main reason why she either didn't go after them, or the only thing I could think of, because maybe she went after bigger YouTube channels and YouTube just sided with them. But then I don't know, because I feel like a lot of those big channels would have said something about it, maybe a community post, maybe a video. So I have to assume that she went after smaller creators, which is actually a good strategy, because most smaller creators don't really have all this YouTube money. I mean, some do. There's some small creators who got some money, but the bottom line is targeting smaller creators who don't know the system, even beyond the money. Let's skip the money. Most smaller creators don't understand the system. They've very likely never seen this before. They don't know how to react to it. So you decide you want to go after these smaller creators. And unfortunately, she ended up succeeding. And again, it looks, I don't even think I'm the only person as well as Human No Resource. I think she went after other people too. They just probably didn't say anything. I don't know why, but that's probably what happened. But let's keep going.
For these other content creators, okay? Keep on doing what you're doing. But I find it fascinating for a low-ranking video like ours managed to catch her attention and strike a nerve.
Exactly.
Could it be that we said something that might have been true? And you wouldn't believe who issued that copyright removal request. It was no other than Reagan Conrad from the comments section's cousin. Yeah. And what's interesting is we're going to talk about the removal request and the copyright strike separately. Because what she did about the copyright strike...
Yeah, that's the same thing I got too. They had her name in there, Riley Conrad, and blah blah blah. And I'm telling you, she knew who to go after. Because I'm telling you, well, she would have screwed up with me because I would have fought back. But like I said, she knew not to go after those big channels with all those views, because they would have fought her tooth and nail, mess around and catch a lawsuit because you're out here filing false copyright strikes against people. That's not cool. Because remember, if you get 3 of those, your channel's completely removed from YouTube. You only need 3. You get 3, YouTube completely nukes your channel. That's years of hard work that YouTubers put into their channel that could easily get removed because some loser is upset that she opened her big fat mouth on TikTok and couldn't shut up. So you decide to open your mouth and say something that you shouldn't have said. And your cousin probably went back and said, shut up, delete the video. So you delete it. But, it's on the internet, so it's forever. And now you got all these people reacting to it. And now you're upset about it, so you're going after them. It's the lamest, stupidest, pettiest thing ever.
That is a whole other conversation. But for the video in itself, I find it very fascinating how she ended up doing that, because everybody is talking about what happened to Brad Cooper.
Yeah.
It's not a surprise. It's actually a viral conversation till today.
Yeah.
And she did a video in defense for her cousin. And in that video, she says this.
Oh, hold on.
I'm about to tell you exactly what happened. I suggest that you listen to this video. In fact, even share this around.
All right. So, yeah, definitely go check out Human No Resources video. I just wanted to speak on this, shed some light on it, because it's very unfortunate that Reagan's cousin was able to do that. Kind of shows how petty they are. Not only is Reagan's cousin extremely petty, but obviously Reagan herself ain't the greatest person either. And yeah, that's who these people are. That's the Conrads, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Conrads. Petty, childish, grimy, whatever else word you could think of, insert. Anyway, that's today's video. Again, check out their video. I'll put the link to the video in the description. So just check out the description. You'll easily be able to get to this video. And yeah, that's today's video. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one.